4 women have advanced to the quarterfinals of the inaugural Mae Young Classic. Abby Lath.
Shades of the late Mae Young.
Piper Niven.
Oh, it's a no-good driver.
Mercedes Martinez.
Impressive.
And Kairi Sane.
Wow.
What a night of competition in the second round of the Mae Young Classic.
There are just 4 matches remaining in what has been a spectacular second round thus far. Will the dynamic Toni Storm take down the self-proclaimed Lady of NXT, Lacey Evans?
People are really going to see what I can do.
I'm hard-headed, and I do not give up.
Can the powerful Mia Yim defeat the submission magician Shayna Baszler?
I consider myself the best of the best.
They're gonna know that's a legitimate badass in there.
In a contest of kick specialists, will it be Rhea Ripley or Dakota Kai who advances?
I'm gonna rip her apart.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to win.
Will the queen of suplexes, Nicole Savoy, reign over the charismatic brawler, Candice LeRae?
I know that I am the champion.
I want this more than anything else.
We find out the answers as we conclude an action-packed second round of the Mae Young Classic next.
What a night it's going to be. Our final night of competition in the second round of the Mae Young Classic. We're so happy you're with us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jim Ross alongside the Hall of Famer Lita. Boy, these are some key matchups. It's win or go home. Who you got your eye on?
I mean, there are 4 slots left. These ladies are feeling the pressure, but if what we've seen from Shayna Baszler this far, she seems pretty unstoppable. We will find out tonight.
Well, there's Ronda Rousey, Jessamine Duke, and others. The 4 horsewomen are here to support Shayna Baszler tonight in a huge tournament match.
Shayna Baszler will be taking on the veteran Mia Yim tonight in a second round competition against the seemingly unstoppable Shayna Baszler.
And ladies and gentlemen, also tonight in the tournament, it will be Australia versus New Zealand. 2 hugely athletic women going one-on-one. This one is anybody's ball game.
Nicole Savoy likes to call herself the Queen of Suplexes. She will be taking on Candice LeRae, the modern-day Mighty Mouse.
And another featured matchup in the Mae Young tournament will pit Toni Storm versus Lacey Evans, two of the most highly regarded female prospects in the entire world going one-on-one. Here's a closer look at these 2 outstanding athletes.
From Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Obviously, losing is not something I'm used to anymore. I know that whether I win this tournament or I don't, I'm gonna be something. I'm just there to fight, I'm there to win.
Lacey Evans stands for what women all over the world fight for daily.
Lacey Evans, the beautiful former Marine with a lot of athletic ability and a lot of confidence.
Everything that I work hard for and everything that I do proves to the world that it's possible.
When she steps into the ring with me, I feel so sorry for her neck already.
I do know that I have physical strength against her, so I plan to be quick, use my strength before she can get to me.
I get to finally be on the big stage, and I'm here to win it.
And there's a roll-up and the pin.
It's going to take a lot to stop me, and I mean that just the way it sounds.
You got fire and passion.
Oh, I'm not going to lose. No.
is a second round match scheduled for one fall in the Mae Young Classic with a 20-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm defeated Aisha Raymond in the first round. Aisha, the 6-foot British lass. Wasn't easy, I can tell you that. Hard-hitting young woman from Australia. Debuted in 2009. Interesting point you brought up in the first round. This young woman wrestled in 13 countries before the age of 20.
You know, one of the things they always say is you've got to be adaptable, and that proves that right there.
Hello, happy to meet you. And her opponent from Paris Island, South Carolina, Lacey Evans.
Well, this young woman may not look like an ex-Marine, but trust me, she was, she is. And she defeated Tonari, the judo aficionado, in round 1 of the tournament.
I love Lacey using this technique. She is just so strong and from such a tough background, but she tries to throw you off with this classy look she's got going on.
Lacey said she was in a troubled environment as a young lady. Decided my way out was to join the service. She decided on the Marines. Not only the Marines was she successful, but she was also the only female on the Marine SWAT team. Don't judge any book by its cover in this competition. These lovely ladies that are both very physical and very tough. Lacey Evans also a high-intensity tactical training expert.
See that Lacey was ready to get down to business, and Toni was still taking the crowd in.
So, Toni Storm, 21 years of age with a lot of experience. Lacey Evans only 27, but she's just getting her career started.
Oh.
I'm glad our Australian fans traveled to join us here tonight, as always. It's worth the drive. I've heard that somewhere. Head scissor, basically applied.
I think, as we saw, Lacey has got to stick to the basics. Toni Storm does have the experience advantage.
Toni's got a big personality, and Lacey's not entertained. Side headlock by Lacey Evans, United States Marine Corps. Boom! Look at my shoulder block. Kick right to the chest. That was a veteran-like maneuver.
Absolutely. Toni's proving that there she's going right to those hip attacks. We saw those in the first round.
Oh, the counter. One bump and grind too many.
That's what you get for showing off sometimes.
That's right. Straight right hand right to the jaw, going for the lateral press now. Lacey Evans had a very unique and very talented young opponent in this contest from Rio. All her judo. Different style here.
Whoa.
Nice innovation. Leg sweep. Right over the top of the elbow. Looking right at the shoulders, got a good 2 count out of it.
That was an innovative combo by Lacey Evans. And I got to tell you, as being a veteran in that ring a lot of times, Toni Storm is potentially thrown off for just a second. She's going to sit back, not go too fast, but kind of have to
Here's a cover. Here's a cover. I'll tell you, Lita, are you impressed with this young lady as far as her experience level and what she does in the ring, speaking with Lacey Evans?
I mean, Lacey Evans, having been in for just such a short time, I love that Lacey is keeping it basic and doing what she knows, using her life experience, her history, her tough background to give it to Toni Storm.
Referee has a 5 count to work with. In other words, you should break on 4. You will be disqualified on 5. That would not do the ex-Marine any favors. And Evans catches the foot.
1, 2.
And able to negotiate another near fall. So now, we've seen this before with some of these young ladies that have less experience, frustration. How do you keep from being frustrated in this environment?
Keeping your distance, you've got to narrow the distance. Lacey has control over here. She's going to have a chance to regroup, take a couple breaths, remind herself that she knows what she knows, and redirect.
Knee strike to the temple by Toni Storm. Toni beat a big, strong opponent, Aisha Raymond, in the first round. And so she's kind of faced with that again here. And Lacey Evans.
Whoa!
Code breaker action there by Toni Storm. Wouldn't waste any time there, Toni, just a suggestion. Hip attack. Burying it in the face of Lacey Evans.
Whoa!
Modified Northern Lights. Dropped Evans right on her head.
Yeah, I couldn't see that angle, but it did look like it took a lot out of Lacey Evans.
Evans too strong, counters.
Lacey Evans setting up for her finish. Is she going to be able to get it? No.
There's a roll-up, and Evans kicks out. Both ladies getting a little frustrated now here in this swinging neck breaker by Lacey Evans.
Oh!
Well, she tried to athletically come over. That might not have been the best path. She got knees instead.
It looks like we've seen this before from Toni Storm. She calls this one, oh! The strong zero.
Strong zero connects. The leg is hooked, and we got a winner. And another qualifier to the quarterfinals as Toni Storm has defeated the very impressive rookie Lacey Evans. The hip attack is in full effect. Let's take another look here, Lita, at the closing moments.
Oh!
Very effective finisher.
Here's your winner and advancing to the quarterfinals, Toni Storm.
Great victory for Toni Storm. I can tell you, folks, I got a lot of time for the United States Marine Corps and Lacey Evans. Man, what great competition here in the Mae Young Classic. Toni Storm going to the quarterfinals.
Mia Yim has prepared her entire life for this moment as she faces the tournament's most dominant competitor in Shayna Baszler.
I've traveled the world working specifically to be the best.
Mia Yim, already a veteran.
I'm here to kick some butt, and I'm here to make my place in WWE.
I'm not like everybody else. The one thing I have over everyone in this tournament is combat experience.
Is anybody in this tournament as bad as this woman?
This is just a different audience for what I've been doing forever. My only goal, ultimately, is to beat the person that's standing in the ring in front of me.
I know who she is. I know she's an aggressive competitor, but I've also trained for this.
I have experience at a higher level than her. You're not gonna throw anything at me that I can't handle.
And we may be seeing a lot of these before it's all said and done.
I'm gonna surprise her.
All it's gonna take for me to beat her is to just exist.
Another intriguing matchup here at the Mae Young Classic to see who advances to the quarterfinals. Mia Yim scheduled out first. She's 28 years of age. defeated Sarah Logan in the first round. 8-year pro. That can mean something here, big time. Her dad, a retired FBI agent. Second degree black belt in Taekwondo. Loves to kick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Representing South Korea from Fontana, California, Mia Yim.
Are you leaning toward Mia because she said you were one of her role models?
That does not sway me, JR, but I am a fan. I think Mia Yim is such a solid competitor, very dangerous in the ring. Muay Thai background, Taekwondo black belt, second degree.
Here comes a destroyer. A destroyer of dreams, perhaps, in the Mae Young Classic. No nonsense. I'll just come out here and try to whip your ass. She defeated Zeta in the first round.
From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Mia Yim definitely has her work cut out for her tonight.
But you know, we can't feel sorry for Mia because she got that second degree black belt.
No, I don't feel sorry for Mia.
There's two sets of horsewomen here. The Shayna Baszler faction that includes Ronda Rousey and company here at ringside. And the other four horsewomen that we just saw there moments ago, Charlotte and Bayley and Becky Lynch. Interesting. Shayna's dad and her uncle, both amateur wrestling coaches. She was coached by Josh Barnett and the late Billy Robinson. Physical, dangerous, intimidating. And I always say all that, and of course we said again that Mia's got that second degree black belt too. She's not defenseless.
100% for sure. Mia Yim is not going to be intimidated by Shayna Baszler.
Two very well-conditioned, strong athletes. Exchanging kicks in the early going here, right to the quads. The quadricep femoris, the largest muscle in the body, the forehead.
Look at that, blocking one and giving one right back. These two have a similar background.
Baszler, MMA, 16 years of MMA fighting competition.
Oh.
These kicks are just nasty. And look at Baszler generally enjoys this. Some folks like to go to the mall. I think she would go to the mall just to beat somebody up. There's a roll up by Mia.
You see that sense of urgency with Mia Yim? Whoa! I mean, Mia Yim does have a hybrid style with her experience in this business. Shayna Baszler more sticking to what she knows from her MMA world.
Mia Yim got something big on her mind.
Nice contact. Perfectly scouted. That is the veteran Mia Yim right there.
The suicide dive scores for Mia Yim. Now, can she get the cover? That's the question. Goes for the pin. There's Yim and got a near fall. This reminds me of you back in the day. This dive, a suicide dive. These kicks are a little nasty. Very physical takedown. All that pressure on the ankle. Joint manipulation by these MMA aficionados that are submission experts, and Shayna Baszler is just that.
Whoa!
Strength.
Smart move by Shayna Baszler, going for that ankle, knowing that she doesn't.
And the slams, gut wrench slams, got a near fall.
Shayna Baszler does not want to be dove onto again by Mia Yim, trying to take out her bottom leg.
Look at this.
The tarantula!
Where's Tajiri when you need him? That handsome rascal. Mia's got an advantage here, an opportunity, I should say, more specifically. And this is the most trouble we've seen Baszler in this tournament thus far. Stacked up. Oh, look at the counter.
Whoa, right back to that ankle, fortunately for Mia Yim.
Quickly, Mia felt it, got close to the ropes, and now the strikes by Baszler, who's on the leg block. That heel trip, good takedown by Mia Yim. Mia straight kick right to the, right in the face, maybe, or I'm not sure, the chest. Palm strikes, knee strikes.
Oh, Pele.
So Mia going for the cover on the highly regarded Shayna Baszler.
You see Shayna holding her head there. Mia Yim has been measuring all of her attacks perfectly, really making contact exactly where she wants.
Oh, what a knee strike. Baszler catching Yim with a knee strike right to the face, coming in with amazing velocity. Front face lock is countered. Waist lock into the German suplex.
Nice look
to
at the bridge.
And a near fall. Baszler able to roll her shoulder up, but a perfectly executed suplex by Mia Yim.
What I love there about Mia, she was caught off guard, you saw that, but then she went right to redirect, did not waste any time.
Waist lock, no avail,
Oh,
counter.
that is gonna be a problem for Mia if Shayna keeps on that ankle.
The ankle is locked.
You gotta get to the ropes or reverse it, get out of there somehow. Gotta roll through, gotta pull. Perfect placement by Shayna Baszler in the middle of the ring.
But Mia Yim rolls to her back, kicks her way free, at least for the moment.
But what does that do to Mia Yim's base? Look at that, she can't get to a standing position.
Mia finally catches the right leg by Shayna Baszler. Powerbomb, sit down powerbomb, and the, oh, how close was that? Wow, what a near fall. There has not been a closer near fall on Shayna Baszler in this tournament than we have just seen. Fans loving it here, as are we. Glad you're with us. Thanks for inviting us into your home here on the WWE Network.
Mia Yim has a plan, and it looks like she's going up top.
It's may say more than we know about the martial artist going up top with that black belt in Taekwondo.
Whoa!
450 block.
Doesn't connect. Oh my
wait.
God!
The rear neck is
Oh my
sleeper.
God! It is so locked in. Mia has nowhere to go.
It's deep. It's tight. Mia's got nowhere to go. Mia Yim is fading, and there's a tap.
The tap! Oh no! The Four Horsewomen very proud of their girl, Shayna Baszler, able to scout that and lock her sleeper in so tight.
The rear naked sleeper. Mia Yim can feel herself losing her consciousness and tapped out. It's the second tap out victory of this tournament for Shayna Baszler. She's advanced to the quarterfinals, and all I'm going to ask you one question. Have we seen anybody that can match up physically with Shayna Baszler?
Shayna Baszler is really impressive, and you see that smile on her face. She likes a good fight and is ready to advance.
There's another look right here. Mia was very fortunate to be able to escape, a nice escape, and then cause some separation thanks to her kicks, but it just wasn't enough. Powerbomb.
Mia very versatile here, able to reverse Shayna Baszler. Solid right there, sit out powerbomb.
Baszler's toughness came through there, and then knees.
So impressive, right into her net and fell right into the trap of Shayna Baszler.
The great strength, the powerful arms and shoulders, and Mia had to tap. She had no option, either lose consciousness or tap.
Here is your winner by submission. And moving on to the quarterfinals, Shayna Baszler.
No nonsense. I just want to come fight. And Baszler's got the backup, but she doesn't need it here tonight. Great victory over a very talented Mia Yim.
Shayna going over there to get the support of her girls. So proud of their girl, Shayna Baszler, and the Four Horsewomen are reunited. Look at that.
I'm in.
I'd buy that.
Signing them up.
Hey, I got a question for Charlie Caruso in the control center. Are you in?
Lita, go ahead and count me in on that one. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in on a 4 horsewomen throwdown? Anything can happen in WWE, and certainly right here in the Mae Young Classic. Shayna Baszler continuing her domination in this tournament, now advancing to the quarterfinals. Only 2 slots remain in the next round, and vying for one of those slots is the fiery Aussie, Rhea Ripley, who will be taking on the striker from New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
My name's Rhea Ripley from Adelaide, South Australia.
My name is Dakota Kai from Auckland, New Zealand. My style is very quick. They won't be able to see me coming, and my strikes are hard.
Oh, man! Both feet right to the abdomen.
She's a feisty little one. She's tough, but she's tiny. I have no problem picking her up and slamming her to the mat.
Punishment after punishment by Rhea Ripley. It's so impressive at 20 years old.
She looks strong, but she doesn't know what I can do in the ring. She doesn't know what I'm capable of.
As soon as I step in that ring, I turn into a different person, and I seriously just want to kick their head off.
I want this more than anything. I want to win the Mae Young Classic.
Rhea Ripley definitely goes in and rips them apart.
I'm moving on to the next round.
And we are continuing here in the second round of the Mae Young Classic. 20 years of age. Lita, 20 years of age. When you were 20, would you have been ready for this?
At 20 years old, you don't know. You don't know enough to be intimidated, and Rhea Ripley is not intimidated.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. From Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Our Aussie fans got to be very proud of their girl, Rhea Ripley. She's only 20, folks. 20 years of age. She defeated talented Miranda Salinas in the first round.
And her opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
She defeated a real powerhouse in Davida Zadie in the first round.
With that top rope stomp, I am loving this matchup with this trans-Tasman rivalry. We've got New Zealand, Australia. Let's see what happens with these girls.
Dakota, 29 years of age, as Lita mentioned, from New Zealand. She likes strikes. You haven't seen her. Kicks. Has great speed. Was an amazing track athlete. Was a high jumper. She's got really tremendous verticality and a experience advantage over the 20-year-old.
Well, Dakota Kai is going to need that verticality with this facing Rhea Ripley, much taller than Dakota Kai.
Rhea Ripley's got a phenomenal athletic frame. Long, lean, she's strong, and just going to get better and better as 20 years old.
These Aussies out there.
Gotta love it. Love the passion. So here we are. We have this and one more match before our second round is complete.
These will be the final 2 spots of the women moving on.
The winner will face Kairi Sane in the quarterfinals.
I would love to see either of these women face Kairi.
Arm drag takedown, nicely done. Smaller opponent, showing her quickness advantage. Nice drop kick. There's that verticality that we talked about. Man, what a kick right to the lower back after that snap mare.
Oh, nice.
Another running kick. Creates a near fall situation.
I love Dakota Kai in the beginning here. She knows she has to be quicker and stay on Rhea if she's going to get this victory.
Dictate the pace for Kai. Quicker than better. The reversal. Oh my.
I love that experience there.
Landed on her feet, did. Rhea Ripley. Oh, Lord. Oh, face first into the apron of the ring. There's very little padding there. A dangerous area. It's not wrestler friendly, I can tell you. And there's a cover by Ripley. And well, believe it or not, Ripley didn't get the 3. Take another look at this. You talking about a face? Lord. Cravat. Make Mr. William Regal proud. Cravat. Rhea Ripley, an extensive soccer background. Great soccer athlete in Australia. Snapmare takeover. Got a huge athletic upside is this young woman. 20 years of age. I can't believe that.
Oh, gosh, you just saw Dakota Kai get flattened.
Cover, here we go. Now the facial expression of a 20-year-old tells a very prominent story because some of my best stuff isn't getting me the victory. How do you deal with that?
I do think that is going to come into play. Rhea Ripley being only 20 years old, there's got to be that level of immaturity, and when you don't get what you want, you get frustrated.
Oh, nice roll up. Victory roll with a bridge, but well, the leg strength of Ripley is pretty astonishing.
Wow.
Great elevation, bigger, stronger. Another near fall created by the athletic young phenomenon, Rhea Ripley.
I love Rhea's instincts there. As soon as she got that big move right on that cover, tried to advance herself.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. Instincts. Instincts. Good point. That's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Instincts. Half Nelson. Try to get a full Nelson. Man, what a kick. Boy, that was a smart counter by Kai, sensing the head was exposed.
Again, that's that veteran move, but you saw that kick was out of desperation. Dakota Kai's in trouble.
And this is not a pace that is advantageous for Dakota Kai.
There you see, though, Ripley getting frustrated when Dakota needs that space. Potentially is giving her an advantage to regroup.
Ladies exchanging kicks. Oh, oh, yes. Ripley staggered. And the drop kick by Kai finds its mark. Dakota Kai has quickened the pace, and it helps her. It helps her.
Whoa! That could be the opening Dakota Kai needed. Veteran right there, pulling her into the position. Oh.
And earns herself a 2 count. You don't get to the pay window on a 2 count.
Let's have one more look at that kick in the corner.
Here she comes. Oh, bam!
Oh.
Look at that great athleticism. Northern Lights. Not enough on the shoulders, but really a nice suplex. But is there follow-up? That's the key for the 20-year-old. Is there follow-up?
I've found myself in this position many times. I want to make as much space as I can to get every single breath of air, hoping to regroup and dig deep to get that win.
Right now, Ripley is in control, without a doubt. Young lady from Adelaide, Australia. Setting Kai on the top turnbuckle. Not exactly where you want to be relaxing. I am facetious. No relaxing at all.
You can see Dakota Kai barely has anything left at this point.
Wow. Talk about the no woman's land here.
It is so hard being up there with two women up there. It's so hard to keep your balance no matter what you're originally going for. It is such a fight up there. You're off balance, trying to get a good angle, trying to get some power behind those strikes. It's tough being up there. But if you can get in the right position, a big win could happen.
Oh! Ripley hanging on a tree of woe.
I don't know if she can get her finish from this.
Oh my God!
She did it!
A double foot stomp from the top. Yes, the shoulders are down, man. How impressive was that?
Dakota Kai able to pull it out from underneath. Amazing match.
Dakota Kai, Lita, took a lot of punishment in this course of this matchup. But man, what a resourceful way to utilize her double foot stomp.
Resourceful is right. Dakota found it somewhere from deep inside. It was that experience that was able to get her the win.
Take another look here. Look at this placement. Right.
Wow.
The old tree of woe rears its ugly head once again. And man,
so good.
Yeah, no question that one's over. So Dakota Kai gets the next last spot in the quarterfinals.
Here is your winner and advancing to the quarterfinals, Dakota Kai.
I gotta tell you, Lita, if Rhea Ripley was a stock, she's a blue chipper. So congratulations to Dakota Kai, who will now meet Kairi Sane in the quarterfinals.
Man, Rhea Ripley, 20 years old. What did your resume say at 20 years old? Unbelievable. You guys, we are having an amazing night at the Mae Young Classic at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. The WWE Mae Young Classic is brought to you by Rocket League, an award-winning hybrid of arcade soccer and driving. Rocket League is available now for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam PC.
Our final matchup of the second round is on tap, moments away. Now we know that Candice LeRae is a baker. I wonder if Nicole Savoy can smell what Candice is baking.
Oh no, JR, you did it. This is the last spot. The last spot. These two women have spent so long honing their craft, and the journey ends for one of them tonight.
Very physical matchup, no doubt about it. Can Mrs. Johnny Gargano win this one? We'll find out right now.
I plan to put everything I can out there. I risk life and limb so that I can win.
I just got a good feeling about Candice LeRae in this tournament.
I'm not afraid to put everything out there.
Man, that could do it. It's over.
My heart and my endurance is going to push me a lot further.
They can dismiss me all they want. They can look at me like I'm the weaker opponent, but while they're thinking that, I'm already calculating what I'm gonna do next to them in the ring.
Oh, nice Hurricane Rana.
I know that I am a champion.
There it is, it could be over, there it is, over. She came to win this tournament.
There's no height that I'm not willing to physically climb to beat her.
I know what she's capable of in the ring.
I have to seize the day. This is everything for me.
My goal is to win the tournament, and I'm not letting up. It's go time.
Very popular Candice LeRae
is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
And there is Candice LeRae's #1 supporter, her husband, Johnny Gargano. We saw there cheering her on.
Candice defeated Renee Michelle in the first round. And for the young 31-year-old Candice LeRae. This is an amazing opportunity.
I love seeing that smile. It's just so genuine. Candice LeRae cannot believe this moment is here.
Candice, the only female champion ever in PWG out of California. Very impressed with the athleticism of this moment.
From Sacramento, California, Nicole Savoy.
Nicole defeated Reyna Gonzalez in the first round.
With that straight armbar, you see right there at the top of her entrance, showing that MMA moves, reminding that she has that background, and we got to see it last night, that Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu background, and it was dangerous.
Nicole's a 5-year pro, the daughter of a corrections officer in California. One of her role models was Alundra Blaze, and she was trained in catch wrestling by Josh Barnett, so she has had great training. Well, the final spot. She goes to quarterfinals. It's going to be decided here. Nope, no sportsmanship. Nicole's here in game mode. Don't endorse that. But nonetheless, both ladies in great condition. They're motivated. They know what's at stake because the loser's going to the house. Nice arm drag takedown. So we got to believe, Lita, that Nicole's going to be looking for submissions. And Candice likes to use the neck breaker, use quick moves.
Candice is used to sticking and moving, but she's going to have to find openings because Nicole Savoy has such a physical style that we're already seeing early on. It's openings like this where Candice LeRae needs to take advantage, and she needs to do it quickly. Boom, just like that. Get that cover and get it done quick.
Candice goes to the cover. The good news is the winner will advance to the quarterfinals. The bad news may be that the winner will face Shayna Baszler in said quarterfinals. Oh man, back suplex, and Candice LeRae got folded up like an accordion on that occasion. There's a cover. Boy, I'm surprised, quite frankly, that Candice was able to kick out, and the official may want to keep a close eye on the neck of Candice LeRae because she took a hell of a tumble and just one more for her effort.
Nicole Savoy is being punishing and relentless, but Candice LeRae has been through a ton of fights, and don't count her out.
Look at this unique opportunity to create a submission situation, and now a pinning situation, and a counter.
Candice LeRae able to give it right back to Nicole Savoy.
But look at how strong Savoy is.
You know, you pointed it out, the winner will take on Shayna Baszler. It would be interesting if Nicole Savoy ends up... Oh. Look at this, using her MMA background there, but Candice knows it. She has it scouted and is covering up. Nicole Savoy and Shayna Baszler, allies around the world, but could potentially be in the ring together if Nicole Savoy moves on.
Well, they wouldn't be allies in the quarterfinals, I can tell you. They'd suspend that friendship. And nice striking with the knees there. Candice LeRae.
Candice knows to get that distance.
Nobody home for Candice. Both ladies trying to find a rhythm here, and neither have really been able to do it. It's been counter back and forth.
Whoa!
Oh, that.
Smart move by Nicole Savoy, but then that glow, I don't know about that because you can tell that Nicole Savoy is in pain too.
Near fall, and a delayed cover by Nicole Savoy.
Nice double.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't let go. Candice has nowhere to go.
That's just raw power and strength.
Whoa, going for that straight juji, but Candice knows to hang on there. If Nicole Savoy is able to block that out, it's going to be all over for Candice.
Savoy looking to hyperextend the elbow, looking for the cross arm breaker. It was countered by Candice, blocked by Candice more specifically. The smaller woman in the fight has got to quicken the pace, and this is not going to get it done.
Whoa.
Belly to back suplex. Nicole thought that would have been 3. It was not. I got bad news for you, Nicole. You got a near fall, so stay on it. I have always admired the courage of Candice LeRae. She's never the biggest dog in a fight.
But Candice doesn't give up easily. I mean, a lifelong fan until she's in here, the star of the show tonight.
Nice little Pele kick there.
Get some distance, get some breaths in, and keep fighting, Candice.
Nice head kick by Candice LeRae, but she's been able to hit one move, and that's about it. She put things offense back together. And look at this. What a submission of her own.
You see, not cinched in all the way. Nicole Savoy looking to reverse that.
Fireman carry position for Savoy. What's she going to do with Candice LeRae? Take her to the turnbuckles, and it wasn't nice.
Oh.
Savoy following LeRae in after they whipped to the turnbuckle. And is this a situation where Nicole is feeling a little sense of desperation because things haven't worked in her MMA?
I mean, you saw Nicole going for her wheelhouse of that straight GG, wasn't able to get it, trying something else, but I don't know that Nicole wants to be up here on the second rope or up even higher.
Good Lord, they're on the top floor. At least Candice is on the top floor. This is not a good place to be for either woman.
Don't set yourself up for that wild ride.
We saw the wild ride in round 1.
As you can see, you know, this is just such a tough spot to be. You're trying to get where you are. You're trying to balance. You're trying to get some power behind those moves. It's just a difficult spot. But if Candice could lock this in, she may have exactly what she wants in Miss LeRae's wild ride.
That should do it. Yes. Oh, wasn't an upset? That's your call, folks. All I know is that Candice LeRae has won the final match in the second round. Her husband awaits with a big congratulatory hug. And Candice moves on to the quarterfinals of the Mae Young Classic.
What a moment for Candice LeRae.
Another look at some of the action. This is, you called it.
And there we have it, Miss LeRae's wild ride.
The ride was wild, the landing was hell, and Candice LeRae beats a bigger, stronger opponent again in the Mae Young Classic.
Here is your winner, and moving on to the quarterfinals, Candice LeRae.
Husband's happy, wife's a winner. Let's go bake some cookies.
This is a monumental night in Candice LeRae's career and life.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the second round of the Mae Young Classic. The quarterfinals are set. We are ready for them. Are you on the WWE Network?